All right, Mark, Doris, the latest chapter to a season we're calling the greatest season in NBA history.
Reason why? There's so many.
It's greater for some teams more than others. 12 straight wins for the Warriors. They have Kevin Durant coming. They're enjoying it. And it's all here. Oh, Nicole Briscoe, Max Bredos. And we have some great leading men.
You ready for the best
including one in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you ready for this one? Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Russell Westbrook. It's Bucks and Thunder. That does not look like a man who's stressed out by the weight of potential history on his shoulders. Nailing the three in the first quarter. We go to the second. Westbrook, nice pass. That's an assist to Taj Gibson. Fans in the stands, this is what you do. You keep track of where he is in his quest for the 41st triple-double of the season. Time winding down in the second quarter. Pull up, hit the three, just do it. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists in the first half.
A couple years ago, if somebody had said to you, do you think it's possible to average a triple-double in the NBA, what would you have thought to that?
I would say, why not? It's my motto. It's what I believe. I don't, some people may play with it and laugh with it, but that's how I really think. That's how I believe.
That was pregame, so why not? Early in the third, Westbrook just needs 1 rebound, 1 assist for the triple-double. Here's what I like. He gets it all, really, in just one sequence. Pass ahead to Gibson. Gibson going to go ahead and lay it in. That, of course, coming off the rebound. 9 minutes left in the third. Fans showing the love, and there it is, number 41. Said it was one of those nights he would never forget. His 7th straight triple-double. Oh, and the Thunder win. He soaked it all up postgame with Cassidy Hubbard.
Everybody but you. You knew that was coming, Russ. You knew that was coming. So I see that big smile. How does it feel when you hear that you've joined Oscar Robertson in the record books for most triple-doubles in a season?
It's a blessing, man. Something I can never imagine. I'm just so thankful and blessed to be able to play the game I love. And just happy to be able to be a part of a great organization with amazing fans, and I'm just so thankful.
You've been wanting a complete game. This was it. It was the largest win of the season for you guys. Where do you think you guys are in the process of getting ready to perform at a high level in the playoffs?
This is a good start. I think that's a good team that's fighting for position just like we are. And this is a great opportunity, and we did a good job starting the road trip off the right way. So,
congrats on the win. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
A little history. Westbrook now has tied Oscar Robertson's record. Now for the rest of the story. Oscar hit 41 triple-doubles in 76 games. It took Westbrook 77, but Westbrook's team is 32-9 when he hits the triple-double. That is better than the record Oscar's teams boasted. Westbrook now has enough rebounds on the season to average double digits over 82 games. And now he needs just 16 assists to guarantee a triple-double average. For the record, he's had 7 single games this season with 16 or more assists. We will see what happens Wednesday night in Memphis. Bryce Young is with us now. We have seen all season Russell Westbrook shrug off personal achievements, but now that this one is no longer a hypothetical, how have you seen his perspective shift?
Yeah, there's no question about it, Nicole. This was a different Russell Westbrook in the locker room post-game tonight. He talked for about 5.5 minutes, which is a long time for Russell Westbrook in a post-game environment. And he was really just happy. And that's really the best way to describe him, willing to answer every question. Like you said, he hasn't been very willing to go and talk about the historical mark and the perspective. And he's talked about how he wants to look at that after the season's over with. But, even somebody asked him tonight about, have you thought about breaking the mark, getting number 42? And he said, I just want to appreciate this one. And I think that that's a little bit of a change in tone from Westbrook to want to appreciate what he's been able to accomplish to this point, because even he himself understands the magnitude of it.
It was interesting to see the post-game interview with Cassidy Hubbard because his teammates kept coming up one after another. What did you see behind the scenes from that group?
No question about it. You know, that's something I asked Taj Gibson about post-game, and he's the guy that scored on the 10th assist to make it official. And I asked him, you know, do you guys ever feel any kind of pressure getting that 10th assist? And he said, yeah, because we want it almost more than Russell does himself, because his teammates, it takes 2 people to get an assist. Somebody's got to pass it, somebody's got to score it, and his teammates have rallied around him with this. Westbrook is such an intensely competitive guy, works so insanely hard, and his teammates see that, and they want him to accomplish this. So like Gibson said, in some ways, they're trying harder than even Westbrook is to get it done.
Well, here's something you should know. If Westbrook has 41 triple-doubles, Royce Young has seen them all. Thank you.
All right, Cavs won their last 2. They came at home against the Sixers and Pacers, looking for a third against the Magic. LeBron James started Tuesday tied with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
They should be able to score 10 points. I averaged 10 points for 4 years. They better be able to score 10 points. I mean, the best player in the world, he better score 10 points.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's streak, it's in the 700s where they've scored at least 10 points. Tyronn Lue says he could do that in his sleep. Second quarter here, pushing. Oh, he kicked it into that 5th gear, maybe a 6th gear. And there you go, 10 points.
Most consecutive games you ever had, 10 was at 12 in a row.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me, who was nothing as a player, and I had 12 games in a row.
770
Listen, it was 420 players, I probably was 418, and I had 12 games with 10 points or more. Bronson had to do it for 20 years straight. I don't know. I'm done, man. Yeah, true.
Oh, sorry, Coach Lue. Ties coming off as we move to the third quarter. Elfrid Payton makes the free throw, and this is a Kevin Love specialty. The full court pass getting to LeBron James. It's a football play, and not done. Lays it in. Kevin Love says, I'm responsible for all of that. Great sequence, and then look at this pass. I call it the rear view mirror, because that's what LeBron James was looking at as he finds a big win. Talks about Celtics coming up.
You know, they're going to have a lot of energy. The crowd is going to be great. It's a very good team we're playing against tomorrow. We know that. Not taking nothing from them. They've been playing some great ball. But like I said, I'm not one to get caught up in regular season, big games or not. I'm sorry. I've been to 6 straight finals, man. I'm the last person to ask about a regular season game, dude. Sorry.
All right, so yeah, the Cavaliers do have the Celtics coming up. They have identical records. That'll be in Boston. The Cavs own the head-to-head tiebreaker, but the Celtics have a chance to split the season series on Wednesday. Cleveland 1-9 on the road in the second game of a back-to-back.